Imagine this. It's 2 a.m., and you're lying in bed, gasping for breath. Your chest feels like it's wrapped in chains. Every inhale is a struggle, your nose is completely blocked, and your head is pounding from sinus pressure. You've tried everything: steamy showers, vapor rubs, even over-the-counter meds that leave you more drowsy than relieved. But what if the real solution has been hiding in your kitchen all along? There's a tiny herb, one you probably walk past every day, that may just hold the key to unlocking your lungs and clearing that stubborn mucus. And no, this isn't just folk wisdom. This has real science behind it. Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly how to use it, and why it works. We're talking about thyme. Yes, that humble herb you sprinkle on roasted potatoes. But there's a side to thyme you probably haven't heard about. For centuries, this tiny plant has been used not just in cooking, but in healing. If you've ever battled a cold, the flu, or bronchitis, you know how frustrating it is to feel like your own body is working against you. Mucus builds up, airways tighten, and suddenly a deep breath feels like a luxury. Today, you'll learn 2 incredibly simple ways to use thyme to break up that congestion. Fast. We'll even explore why chewing thyme might work faster than tea. And later, I'll show you how to supercharge both methods with just 2 extra ingredients you definitely have at home. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya's story is one of resilience and determination, a journey that many can relate to, filled with everyday challenges and small victories. A schoolteacher with 2 kids and a sinus infection that just wouldn't quit. She was exhausted, coughing constantly and completely out of steam. One night, scrolling through remedies in desperation, she stumbled across something odd: chew a pinch of dried thyme. Skeptical but desperate, she gave it a try. Within 10 minutes, she felt her chest loosen. By morning, she was breathing easier and she hadn't taken a single pill. Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's what's really going on. Now let's dive into the science behind thyme. Thyme contains powerful compounds like thymol and carvacrol. These are natural antiseptics and anti-inflammatories. They help the body do 3 critical things: loosen and expel mucus, reduce inflammation in the airways, kill bacteria and even viruses. Research shows that carvacrol can actually break down the protective shell around viruses, making them vulnerable and easier for your immune system to destroy. So when you drink thyme tea or chew the herb, you're not just masking symptoms, you're giving your body the tools to fight back. Making thyme tea is simple and effective. Start by boiling water and adding fresh or dried thyme leaves. Let it steep for about 10 minutes, then strain. You can add honey or lemon for extra flavor and benefits. Drinking this tea regularly can help support your respiratory health and boost your immune system. Let's break down how to make the perfect cup of thyme tea that soothes your throat, clears your sinuses, and helps you heal. Here is the step-by-step instructions. Heat 1 cup of water to just before boiling. Add 2 teaspoons of dried thyme. Let it steep, covered, for 10 to 12 minutes. Add juice of half a lemon. Drizzle in 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Each ingredient plays a role. Lemon breaks down mucus and detoxifies the body. Honey soothes inflammation, coats the throat, and has antibacterial properties. The combination, a respiratory powerhouse. Chewing thyme can also offer benefits. The essential oils in thyme are released more effectively when chewed, providing direct relief to the throat and respiratory tract. It's a natural remedy that has been used for centuries. Now, what if I told you there's a way to get all those benefits even faster? Chewing thyme might sound odd, but here's the secret. It releases essential oils directly into your mouth, where they're absorbed through the mucous membranes and into your bloodstream. No digestion delay. Try this. Take 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme, chew it slowly for a few minutes, and optionally, Mix with a drop of lemon juice or a touch of honey. Within minutes, you'll feel the difference, especially if your throat is dry or your nose is completely stuffed. You might be wondering, how did something this effective fall through the cracks? Well, it didn't always. Ancient Egyptians used thyme in their embalming rituals. Greeks burned it in temples as a symbol of courage. Roman soldiers bathed in it before battle. They believed thyme gave them strength, and perhaps healing too. Centuries before antibiotics existed, people used thyme to survive harsh winters and deadly plagues. We may have traded in those old remedies a little too soon. Modern research is catching up. In one clinical study, people who took thyme extract for respiratory infections saw faster recovery than those who didn't. But here's the twist. They didn't just feel better. Lab tests showed a real drop in inflammation markers and mucus production. Now, I'll show you how to enhance this remedy even further, with one final tip in just a moment. But first, I know that you find this video informative, informational, and very educational so far, so take a second to click that like button. It tells the algorithm that this video is worth sharing. And to get more powerful natural health information like this, click the subscribe button and the bell beside it to turn on all notifications so you never miss a tip. Seriously, it's free, and it helps us keep sharing real, actionable health tips with people like you who really need them. Alright, here's a bonus. If you're congested and pressed for time, try this combo. 1/4 teaspoon dried thyme, 1 drop lemon juice, and a tiny dollop of raw honey. Mix them all together, place it in your mouth, and let it sit before chewing. This triple threat hits inflammation, mucus, and bacteria in one go. Use it right before bed, or whenever you feel that tightness creeping into your chest. Now that you know this information, next time you're feeling stuffed up, don't run to the pharmacy, run to your spice rack. Whether you drink it or chew it, thyme is more than just a seasoning. It's a centuries-old remedy backed by science, trusted by tradition, and ready to help you breathe easier. Consistency is key. Make it part of your routine, especially during cold and flu season. When you click the subscribe button and share your comment, which by the way is free, you are helping to support the growth of our channel by letting us and the algorithm know that these type of information is appreciated. So go ahead and give us that support. The information provided in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before starting any new diet or making significant changes to your eating habits or lifestyle, especially if you have underlying health conditions. Your health is your most significant asset, and it's crucial to make informed decisions under the guidance of professionals. Remember, there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution to health, and what works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, work with your healthcare provider to make the best decisions for your health. Use this information as a starting point. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, take action today for a healthier tomorrow. And in the meantime, keep an eye out for my next upcoming video. But until my next video, click on the playlist that is displayed at the end of this video for more informational and educational videos like this. Also, stay healthy, stay curious, stay happy, and keep learning.